Hello, Merry Christmas, and welcome to the 2021 Christmas Variety Show. We hope you enjoy.
Have you ever wondered what goes into making an advertisement? It's the time of year where we should be commercializing every single idea that we have, right? Christmas time, it's about making a buck. So today, we're going to be making an advertisement for my latest startup, Flannels for Ferrets, because you got to go keep those little guys warm. So let's hop right in. All right, so we've got sort of our blank slate here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice room. Plop this lovely room right on in here. We're gonna cut this out and make this just a tad simpler. There we go. I think that's good. I don't think they'll ever know anything was there. That's good enough. Next thing we need is our model. All right, so we got Harold here. Just make it look like he's a little bit more comfortable. There, I think that that shows pretty good what kind of amount of just shows the majestic flannel. Maybe we need a dancer in here. Yeah, I think this lady will do. Let's just plop her into the scene, you know. You know what I really think is important here? We've got one dancer. I think we need more. Can't go wrong with the big red guy. Maybe a little bit of some actual advertising phrase. You know, we got to be witty and clever and make the best use of our space. So let's see here. I think we're really starting to get somewhere here. The only thing left that we need, customer testimonials, which I definitely have somewhere. All right, I think we're really starting to tap into a lot of that wonderful grabbing attention. You know, we just want to make sure people see these and they just can't resist buying it. So I think the final thing we need is just one more declaration of the price. You gotta tell them how much it costs. Just a little bit more here.
Multiple is spelled M-U-L-T-I-P-L-E.
And you know what I really think we need is we need one more lens flare to really round things off, because nothing says fabulous like a good old lens flare. And I think we're perfectly done. Alrighty, folks, there we've got our wonderful advertisement. I hope you enjoyed watching, and just be on the lookout for these flannels hitting the market on the 24th, I hope. I hope this project succeeds.
Hi guys, Dave here. As most of you know, I've been living in Seattle for the past 5 years or so, but this year, Anna and I moved back to upstate New York, and we're very happy to be back in the country. I love nothing more than a productive day outside, and there's always something that needs doing around here. So this year, I thought I'd bring you along when we get some work done outside. We're gonna head outside in just a minute, but I've got to make this Christmassy, so first thing we're gonna do is actually water the Christmas tree. It was fun. This year we went to a U-Cut Christmas tree farm about 20 minutes from here and found a great tree. But it likes a lot of water, so we have to water it every day. Okay, there we go. Should be all set. Now let's head outside. We had a pretty big windstorm over the weekend, and this big tree came down pretty close to the house, but didn't hit it, thankfully. So we are going to get this cleaned up and then drag it down to a burn pile down in the woods. This is where we burn the brush. Got a pretty good pile going here. Actually burned some earlier in December when Peter and John came to visit, but I'm gonna restart this fire here and we'll see if we can get some of this cleared up. Next up, my mother-in-law got me this big bag of birdseed, and I do like to have birds around, especially at Christmas time. So let's see if I can use these 2 half-inch boards I have lying around to make a bird feeder. I don't really have a great plan so far though, so I wouldn't expect too much. There's the completed feeder, and we're high quality carpenters here, so I brought this bird along for some quality assurance. Let's see if it works. Yep, that'll eat. Looks like we're done here. We're back out here by the fire. I'll keep throwing brush on this throughout the day in hopes to get it all burned. But as you can probably see, while we were in building the feeder, a pretty good snow started to fall. So I think I'll leave you here for today, maybe with some videos of the snow we've had over the past couple weeks for all the folks who don't see snow too much at the holidays. Merry Christmas.
Well, hello there, and Merry Christmas. Are you stuck working at home like so many of us are right now and not really sure how to give the Christmas spirit to all your coworkers? Well, I've been working from home for a couple of years now, and let's just say I've cracked the code on how to give some Christmas spirit. So let me give you a couple tips as we just kind of go through my workday together, okay? Follow along. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the old ticketing system and take a look at what kind of tickets people are putting in for us today. So that's a lot of tickets. A lot of issues today. But that's fine. You know, we'll take a look at an easy one, see if I can give a little Christmas cheer, you know, be Santa's helper here. So let's take a look. Probably not that one. Yeah, not that. That's a boring one too. You know, that one would take too long. So you know what we just say? I think we probably just say, you know, that you know, it's real close to Christmas season, and tech issues are not are particularly Christmassy, so I think we're just gonna ignore the ticketing system for today, and you know, let's move on to something else. You know, I think they can wait. Oh, now here's a way to spread some Christmas cheer. We got a phone call coming in, so let's take a look and see what this person needs. Hello there, and Merry Christmas. Your Zoom's not working. Your Zoom's never worked. That's wow. So we have been working from home for a couple years now. So you've never been, okay. I think you called the right one of Santa's helpers, and we'll get that sorted out for you. For sure, yeah. Okay, so all you need to do, so have you tried to open it though? That link. Yeah, no, the link. You've never clicked on the link. You've never clicked on the link before. So, looks like we might be asking Santa for a new phone for Christmas. I think I'm just gonna put myself probably on Do Not Disturb for the day, you know, just try to focus on the stuff I already got, you know, not let any new stuff come in. So, let's keep moving on. So we had to take a little breather there, you know, made some hot cocoa for myself, you know, nothing gets you in the Christmas spirit like a little warm drink, so let's have some of that. Whoa, that's way too hot. Oh, I burned my tongue. So the hot cocoa didn't work out. That was a little bit of a dud. Can't say that helped. That's okay, because, you know, we got a couple more things to do before we wrap up the day. Hopefully we can turn this thing around. So next up, we're gonna take a look at some emails. Probably should have done that to start the day, like I usually do, but we'll take a look. So let's get logged in here. So okay, so this one, so he's emailed me a few times. At this point, we just block him, because he's really bringing down my Christmas cheer. So that's no good. This one, so he's upset I haven't responded in a couple weeks, and if he's not giving Christmas cheer to me, I'm just not gonna give it back. So I think we ignore that one too. This one's from my boss. Not a lot of Christmas cheer in that email. Maybe we just, it's close to Christmas. Sometimes you don't respond to emails. So I think we're probably good on the emails for today. Well, and just like that, the day's done. 5 o'clock comes so fast when you keep yourself busy. So hopefully you learned a lot of good tips. There's a whole lot of ways that you can give cheer to your coworkers during Christmas. So make sure to keep those in mind, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Hi. This year for the Variety Show, I'm going to be doing a deep dive into the world of hot chocolate. So without further ado, let's jump in. First off, we have the Cocoa Cone. Now this is made by a company called Maud Borup, which was founded in Plymouth, Minnesota. And it's said that the Queen of England actually was a lifelong customer of this brand. Oh, there we go, lost a little bit of that. Let's dump some of that in there. And we'll just sort of sweep that away. Yeah, so not actually quite as sweet as I was expecting. I would say this is medium body, sort of moderate sweetness. Next up, we're going to jump into the Swiss Miss. Now, something you might not know is that Swiss Miss is actually not a hot chocolate that's based in Switzerland. Swiss Miss is based in Menominee, Wisconsin. We do know that packets last about 6 to 12 months. So this is probably a 2021 vintage. And of course, we need to open it up using this helpful tab they've provided. So, well, that didn't work, but let's just rip it off. And we'll go ahead and dump this in. This is actually very sweet. I would say full-bodied. I think I actually slightly prefer the Cocoa Cone. All right, next up, folks, we have this hot chocolate that I've been very excited to try. It's this Abuelita hot chocolate from Nestle. Now, unlike Swiss Miss, Nestle is actually a hot chocolate brand that's based in Switzerland. But this Abuelita is actually made in Mexico. And as you open it up, you'll see, or rather smell, immediately that it has sort of a cinnamony scent to it, which is surprising because cinnamon is mentioned nowhere on the outside. Also, unlike all three of the other brands, this one actually you have to use milk with it. It's not a just add water brand. Yes, definitely some cinnamon notes coming through. This is unlike a hot chocolate I've ever tasted before, but really quite a rich, full-bodied taste. And of the hot chocolates I've tasted so far, this is by far my favorite. This is definitely one that I would go back to. All right, last but certainly not least, we have this Equal Exchange hot chocolate right here. So the cacao for this was harvested in the Dominican Republic, and the sugar cane was harvested in Paraguay. This definitely smells more like the baking cocoa you might buy at the store. All right, let's add this, mix it up a little bit more. Yes, by far the least sweet of all of them. I would consider this light-bodied. If you're looking for a sort of an elegant evening, this would be the hot chocolate of choice. Well, that's all I have for you folks. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a glass of hot chocolate of your own. And of course, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas!